Hey, how you doing? Y'all just came in just in time because I'm getting ready to open up my new package. So today this is going to be very special because, all right, I've got some I've ordered some stuff. Well, one thing from Big Bad Toy Store. I saw it and I wanted to. I don't have a Exacto right now, so but I saw it on Big Bad Toy Store and I was like, oh man, cool. And it wasn't that much money. I was like, oh cool, let me grab it. And because I'd seen it, but I hadn't been able to get one, because if you know anything about this stuff, when I pull it out, you'll see it. It wasn't readily available for retail. So that was pretty cool to be able to find it. Now if I can open this part. Okay, so we got bubble wrap. I've been looking for this bubble wrap for a long time. I really love it. No, it's not the bubble wrap. But that Prince Adam, He-Man, the Prince Adam. Now this one is different than you might have saw the Prince Adams that are up there. I've got like a couple different Prince Adams that are up here, but this one is different because this one is from the one from Master of the Universe Classics He-Man. Not to be confused with the Filmation ones, and the original ones that you saw up there, as well as the new releases that you can find in like retail now. It's called original. But this one was on Matty Collector. Like a lot of these weren't even released to retail, and I just found out recently that from Spectre Creative, he's a guy online who used to be the marketing director for Mattel, and he said that these were essentially, if you find these at retail anywhere, they were essentially mistakes. This one came from Big Bad Toy Store, so that's a little bit different. But if you find any of the Masters of the Universe classic stuff at retail, then those were mistakes. They were handled out, sent out by for clearance aisles and things like that when they weren't supposed to. So if you find that's really special. But this is Prince Adam, and the reason why I got this Prince Adam is because it goes with my Force Captain Adora that is up there at the top. And ooh, look at the box. That box is awesome. Look at that. This is really awesome. Look, now watch this. This right here, and I'll go over this in a second. This really goes with the classics line that I have up there, the Castle Grayskull that I have that's up there. That's the box. I got that at San Diego Comic-Con, and that is of King Grayskull, the original King Grayskull, made from this exact same line. But you can see the box looks really close to that box that's up there, except this one that one up there builds out to be Castle Grayskull, and this one right here has a cool little slide case. And look at that! Whoa! Man, that Prince Adam is awesome. Very good job done by Super 7 on these, man. I think the 4 Horsemen were the ones that actually did this, and some of you guys, for some of you guys, this is old news for you, okay? Because there's a lot of guys who are out there who got this stuff when it first came out. Me personally, I never signed up for Matty Collector. I was late to the whole signing up, getting releases and things like that exclusive to you. So I never really did that. So this right here is new to me. You know, and Filmation version of Prince Adam on the back. Man, I love this artwork, man. If you ever get a chance to look up the studio Filmation, man, and you guys get a chance to look that up, right? Then you will be able to understand what makes Filmation as a studio so special. Now, a lot of people, in the later years, they talk about how Filmation was, they use canned illustrations and canned animation and stuff like that, and over and over and over again to recycle, you know. And yes, they did. But the cool thing about Filmation was that the guy who ran Filmation, he tried to keep Filmation open. He did those cost-cutting methods so that he could keep Filmation open and keep his animators working for as long as he possibly could, because he knew that animation, as like a cartoon cell animation like this, was on its way out. And they were the last studio at the time to be doing this type of illustration and animation. You know, and it's a really good documentary that's somewhere on YouTube that I saw. He employed so many people, and he had such a, you know, Filmation had such a good reputation with their employees and taking care of them. And you know, it was kind of like, you know, I feel like the Titanic. He was kind of like the captain of the ship. It went down, and he went down with it and made sure that everybody got off the boat okay. So I have a special place in my heart for Filmation. But look at that. That looks awesome. You know, he's got two heads. He's got the sword of power there. It's two hands there. He's got the what's that in the back? It's like he's got a lightning effect. Oh, he's got another sword back there with a lightning effect. See, that's in a shield. This is what I'm talking about. Awesome. So let's get this bad boy open, and I'm gonna try not to mess up. I'm not gonna mess up the box, because I love this box. But let's get this open and then take a look at him up close. Let me go back to my trusty triangle tool here. You guys should always get one of these. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic tool to open things up, measure things. Prince Adam laughed. Anyway, look at that, man. Dude, I love He-Man, man. He-Man has a special place, man, in my heart, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty awesome. So, Prince Adam, man, you know, he's you know what? I look at this now, man. He's kind of devious. I'm gonna kill Skeletor one day. Man, look at that. Man, that looks like the animation cell just straight up came off of the page. You know? That's cool. Look. Man, look at that. He looks a little bit more formidable here, though. Like, he could just really, he could really kick your butt, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, over here he looks like, "Hi, everybody." He kind of talks like that in anime. "Hey, everybody, I lift a lot of weights, but I really don't do anything with that muscle." But right here, you know, he looks like, "I lift some weights, man. I'm a nice guy, but man, you make me mad on punching the lips." So this is like a perfect amalgamation between Filmation and the Classics line that's up there. And the Classics line was a hit. It was a pretty good hit, man. Now, one thing I did notice, this sword in here, and I don't know if it's just because it has the effects around it and stuff, it looks a little skinnier than the sword that doesn't have the effects. Maybe it is the effects. Maybe it is. Looks a little bit skinnier. Let's see, is this the same sculpt? No, it's not. It's not the same sculpt, actually. This one's thicker at the top and a little bit shorter. This one's longer. That's cool. I like that. See, I think that this one really, tell you the truth, is just a little stumpy to me. It's a little stumpy. Now, this one is more animation accurate, I think. This one looks like it takes in consideration the size of the toy of Prince Adam himself, the toy, versus the sword. Like, this one is animation accurate. This one with the fat like tip and stuff like that. But this one looks like it just looks better in his hand. I think it's just because it's longer and it's more tapered. It looks like a sword that you would wield and try and stab somebody with, I guess.
Question, because that looks like it's got that white tint to the plastic going around it. Is that glow in the dark?
I don't know.
So we're going to hold it up here to test this out. I know I'm supposed to be quiet since I'm directing and filming, but this is important and it's an experiment that we have to do.
Yeah, we did that last time with Skeletor as well, and it scared the crap out of Anakin when we
Oh, I remember, yeah.
Yeah. So,
right.
What I want to do here, if I can not knock everything down, is bring out his sister, Force Captain Adora. All right, and this is the classics version of Force Captain Adora. She looks like she does from the animated feature, from the animated TV show. And this line, and Prince Adam, they all go together, and this Hordak, and
wait, the what back there?
Hordak.
Okay, yeah.
Where is she? Oh, this sorcerer. No, this sorceress does not. This sorceress goes with this line, but this sorceress is actually a. They were going to make a toy of this, and they did not. They actually made statues because the line was disconnected from the 2000X cartoon. So they made a statue instead, and my sister-in-law gave me her statue. So, because she didn't want it. And I was like, yeah, cool, I'll take it. But look at that. It's got the jewel, sword of protection, the sword of power. It's just, man, this is just cool. I really like He-Man. I wish that they hadn't separated out the license to where now He-Man and She-Ra are essentially two different licenses. They don't coincide anymore. The bad part about it is too, I found out last night that, and again from Spectre Creative, if you can go check out his channel, go check out his channel. He's got a lot of good information being a brand manager, a former brand manager from Mattel and Masters of the Universe, but he did other things than that. But found out listening to his video last night that He-Man and She-Ra were sold off because they were considered, from Mattel, they were sold off because they were considered dead properties. So they were sold off and sold off separately. And now Universal owns both of them. And in 2023, Universal is gonna own them outright, which means that Mattel won't be making toys anymore unless they go back and they acquire the license from Universal. That's crazy. That means that that they have come up with a legitimate hit, but because they didn't have faith in it and it died off for a little bit, instead of being able to, hey, say, keep it around, reinvigorate it, bring it back, try and bring it back or something like that, they licensed it out, gave it and sold off the property. Didn't even license it out, sold off the property, and then lost the rights completely. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Never sell off your properties, even if you don't believe in them. Never sell them off. You don't know what could happen.
Okay, all right, ready to test it?
Yes, let's go. Okay, we're getting ready to test it.
And it is brighter in person, but you can barely see it on the camera now. See it.
But man,
you can see it, but you can barely see it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can barely see it, but it does glow. It does glow in the dark, which is awesome.
Cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Sorry, I don't know why I'm excited, but
that's really cool, man. But look at this, perfect scale with one another, man. And I've been wanting to get a Prince Adam to go with my Adora for a while.
Nice. Where's their daddy at?
Man, I don't have Burger King. I call him Burger King because he looks like Burger King, man. I don't have Burger King, man. He costs too much money, dude. I saw him on eBay, and people are like going crazy with
Are they scalping, or is it just it hasn't been recreated yet.
No, everybody expected. Well, a lot of people did not sign on to Matty Collector when it first came out, and only the collector fans, and this is who they were for, you know, signed on to Matty Collector. At the time, I always thought I was in the mindset of, I was late to the game again. I was in the mindset of, you know, oh, eventually these are gonna come to retail, because I'm from an era where you had Toys R Us, and you had KB Toys, and you had all these toy stores, and then you also had Target and Walmart and Kmart and all these other stores that carried all the toys, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden that stuff died off, and now there are, if you're gonna get toys and you're gonna get things like this, you almost have to be on the lookout for collector type or the company type clubs and things like Hasbro Pulse. For a time I was a member of Hasbro Pulse until it started to be where even if you got there for pre-orders and stuff like that on some of the things, they were already sold out. They would say it's going to be on pre-order for at 8:30 in the morning. You get there at 6, it's already sold out. So like I said, that type of thing, to me, and this is a soapbox, is ruining the not comic book. It's ruining the toy industry, because like I said the last time for the Castle Grayskull opening, toys are meant to be played with. I'm sorry, you know, guys. You know, I don't play with the toys like me and Anakin just. Sometimes we do. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes we do sit down and play with the toys, but toys are meant to be played with. They're meant to be held and posed and enjoyed, you know. And to take that away from kids and take that away from other people that would do what this toy is intended, just so you know, a few people could actually be able to relive their childhood, sometimes is kind of upsetting. So even though I'm reliving my childhood, but at the same time I'm trying to share it with Anakin as well. So but yeah, so here we go. Prince Adam, Princess Adora. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to put these guys, I'm going to find a good spot. I'm going to move some stuff around here in a bit, and then put them on the shelf and have Anakin to come uphold them once he gets off the once he gets out of the bath, man. He got to take a bath. Yeah. Thanks, man. See you later.